I want to make a quick part 2 of leaving social media for over 2 years, supposedly. My last video, my words were slurring a lot, and is that the word for it? I tend to speak faster at moments, so my words feel misconstrued. So, misunderstood. I know I had much more to say. I wanted to mention the fear of missing out because I feel like that holds us back from taking that step of leaving the digital realm. I felt that way too with Instagram. That was why I was so hesitant for so long. But with that, it can allow you to make connections with people. And I had to let go of the possibility of that happening if I don't have it. The more I'm away from it, the more I value that decision that I made. The more I don't want to go back to Instagram. I want to put trust in my life that the people will come into my life, the people who are meant to come into my life. I want to meet people when I'm out and about in the world, and I want to experience memories from that. So if you have that fear of missing out, you first have to let go of that attachment to that possibility. To trust more in life, in what it can offer you, in the possibilities. When I stepped away, it felt more like I had my life in control. Like I get to decide who has access to me. I get to decide how much of me I want to put out. I don't have to take my phone out. Even though I don't want to, I might feel obligated to just take it out because it's content worthy, it's what will get a lot of likes and views. And I don't want to live my life out of validation for anyone else. I wanted it for me. And I don't want to put out an image of myself. I just want to exist. And whoever I can vibe with the same frequency, that is what I'm craving. And I also want to mention, I don't know. It feels good to have less eyes on me. No, it doesn't actually. It doesn't. There was times when, without having a presence online, it made me second guess it. Of course I was second guessing that decision. I was was questioning if I lost an opportunity. Humans existed long before social media. We got to experience what it was like. We had to get out of our comfort zone so many times to make connections in this physical world. Sometimes I wonder if we're even supposed to be on it. But there's no rules to this game. We're just existing. It's like I'm representing a piece of me, the piece of me that I want to be perceived by. Not the ugly, quirky parts, but this piece of me. What I consider beautiful and cool and accepting. We don't want to reveal the parts of ourselves that we feel are unaccepting. But take that unaccepting part and throw it away. Accept yourself. I feel like that's one of the hardest things to do in this lifetime, is accepting yourself exactly as you are. Exactly as you are. Not when you have this or that car, that house, that apartment. I'm still working on it. I'm still working on it. And I've realized I don't care as much as I thought I did with other people's lives. I'm so focused on mine as of late. It reminds me that I have my life to take care of. Stepping away reminds me of maybe, it's not the best for me to put all this attention onto other people's lives instead of mine. I'm committing so much more time to them than to myself. It feels freeing. It feels less of an obligation to prove yourself worthy of any kind. It's a step back into comforting yourself, reminding yourself that you can just exist without if anyone's approval. It's easier when you deem yourself. It's easier when you view your life as not worthy enough to capture. Like, oh, I'm not traveling enough anyway. That, of course, I think made my decision to sway away from social media. It made it more easier because I didn't have much going on in my life. That's okay. And even if I do, I don't have to put it out there. It almost feels icky to me if I were to show other people that I don't know parts of me. I feel the parts of me I would want to reveal to are the people in my life that I love, and because they've earned it. But that's part 2. I love seeing other people creating social media, even experiments. they're opening up an opportunity and they're creating more space into the unknown. And anytime you do that, magic can happen, I feel like. Definitely magic can happen. Possibilities that you didn't know existed could happen. And I hope this movement continues. I hope more people can step away and just remember to just be and to be their authentic, true selves. I know people have said they don't go on Instagram, or I've heard that sometimes people avoid it just simply because they won't have an audience. But we shouldn't have to always worry about having an audience. We should just do it for ourselves. And if that's what you're doing, then that's okay. And part of me has questioned, could I go on there? Just for the desire of my own? But there's always another, there's always another, social media, there's always another eye looking into your life. I don't know, it makes it hard to just exist online without a care in the world. But it's possible. Definitely is possible. So yeah, I hope we can just start living for ourselves. That's the whole message here. Just start living for you, and to detach ourselves from our own life's timeline. Just because someone is quote unquote successful or far in life or has made it, which is all made up terms that I don't allow my mind to go to. Just because someone has done all those three things when they're younger, at a young age, maybe younger than you, it doesn't mean that possibility of your dream reality, those experiences, doesn't mean it can't happen. It just won't happen right now. But it will happen. And the way I'm navigating life is I'm enjoying the things that I can enjoy right now. I'm enjoying my peace and quiet space that I've always dreamed of. And that is surreal to me, waking up every single day in my space. It's surreal. It's like when I have to remind myself of where I'm at, it's just crazy, because that's all I was praying and asking for when I was younger, is a quiet and peaceful space. So focusing on what you have now. If you have clean water, you have so much more clean water than so many people. You just forget that sometimes. We forget that. People are fighting for water. People don't have access to clean water. If you have a comfortable bed where you can sleep by yourself, I can sleep by myself now, it's something I've always dreamed of when I was younger. I remember wanting that so bad, just my own bed. Just wanting a peace of mind for one night, just a peace of mind. And I'm like, thank you for this right now. Thank you for this. Thank you. Remember to say thank you, guys. If you can have something to eat in your body, even if it's not the most nutritious, healthy meal, if it's at least something that's sustaining your life, your vessel, your body, that's nourishing you every single day, that's pushing you life every single day, that's giving you air to breathe every single day. It's like, wow. I know this is not the social media topic anymore, but that's all I have to say for that. I mean, I just want to live for me, and I think there's still a part of me that wants to share, my life and what I'm doing. But I guess on my own terms, however that looks like, you know. It doesn't mean I will never, you know, don't come at me. Don't see it as one way, black or white. You know, we live in a gray world. This world is full of gray. And we're complex and we're all different. And just because we say one thing doesn't mean we don't also think differently. I don't know. Just two things can exist, right? Duality. Okay, that's all. I won't, you know, I can save all the things I need to say for another time. Again, if you're actually continuing this conversation with me, thank you. You know, thank you for, I don't know, it's just, it's really cool to see people wanting me to step away from this facade that the online world can feel like. I was just so tired of seeing people living a life like everyone else and doing that for attention. It's not that I didn't want to create on there, but just going on there and observing all this and yeah, I don't want to fall into the trap of I don't know, just Okay guys, bye. Okay guys, bye.